Good day, all. Well, I'm out here today in a non-expected, stormy kind of day. We came to a location where Mark from Colorado Bigfoot filmed last year that has some really nice petroglyphs, but the problem we're having here is that this month there was supposed to be 0.5 inches of precipitation, and just today, as you can see, there's way more than that. So it's going to be, I don't know, we're going to have to work extra hard to try to get some nice footage. But anyway, see, we got Colorado Bigfoot. But yeah, this one here, Mark, you see the...
I was going to say, I prefer Mark.
And then this has got the claws. The claws.
Yeah.
That is really
I have
cool.
these really good. You can see, here's where, see this, now because it's wet, it's hard, it's really blending it in. It's when they're dry.
Get out of the way with
when
the
it's
sun.
dry, you can see these on my video really good. But see here, like that was Daddy. You can't see it now because it's wet, but that was like the kid, I think, practicing with him, and he was trying to do the same one.
Yeah.
Want to see
All
the
right.
Bigfoot while you're running that?
Yeah, let me see. Not an actual fit Bigfoot, but a petroglyph.
Tell me why that's there.
Oh yeah, look how low
That's not there for no reason.
Yeah, that's not a person. Look how long the arms are, short
He's
legs.
got the claws too.
He's got the claws too. That's really cool. All right, so we're gonna try to find some more petroglyphs here today and see if we can find any structures at all in this wintry weather. Something. Look at that, how cool. That is really cool. Just my hand compared to that. I can't believe the weather here. Because of the drive, we kind of drove out here to get away from the weather. And as you can see, this is what we got. Well, we're gonna try to make the best out of it, and hopefully we can get some nice footage to share. This is really cool because here, this one, it's got the kind of normal proportions with the legs and the arms. This one's got the claws, but it's got the horns too, so go figure. That is really neat. All right, so the task today is to kind of walk all these rocks carefully to find some petroglyphs and maybe footprints. Maybe we get some action once we get deep inside the canyon, but we're gonna be trying to find our own petroglyphs. They found Egyptian petroglyphs here in this area, and it's really interesting. Actually, no, it was not here, it was in the Grand Canyon. But in this area, there's a lot of really cool stuff. I got confused because last night I was doing research and I was looking around and seeing what I could find in the area, and came across a site that talked about petroglyphs in the Grand Canyon from the Egyptians, which is really interesting. But all right, let me keep going. I just found this wall here, and it looks like it's been worn out, but it looks like you got a little guy here. You got another one here. You got this one here with like a bow and arrow. And then you got something here that's been worn out. You see that? That's not the normal rock color. It's very, you see, but these are worn out for some reason. They've probably been here for a very long time. So yeah, that's really cool. We got these here now. I'm climbing up in between the rocks and just kind of checking the area out because there are petroglyphs here that have not been found. So anything that I may document today might be something that has not been found yet. Mark had some petroglyphs he found that people had contacted him to ask for the location, and when he asked for the location of the other ones that the other people had asked, they said no. So they wanted to have the information as to where they're at, but they don't want to share where the other ones are at because some of them have like little antennas and they're like little aliens. I'll post a picture of one so you can see. Wow, look at this guy here. He's got two antennas. Look how cool this is. I mean, this is like written history right here. That is not a human being. Okay, some people will tell you this is somebody with a mask, but look how the eyes come out here, and it's got the antennas here, and he's holding something in his hand. That's amazing. That is really cool. I've got Mark. He's gone somewhere. He's looking for these petroglyphs that have not been found yet, and there's some really interesting ones out there. So I don't know, we might be able to cope with this weather. See, Mark looked right here. He probably filmed this already. We might be able to get away with this weather. But yeah, look at that, how cool. That is really cool. I think it's my favorite one so far. Without the water now, this looks much better. You can see the snake way better. And then there's some up here that I'm gonna clean off this snow. Wait until later to come back and check it out if we have time. You can barely see it, but there's one that's got the hat, and then it's got the shoulders that are like a upside down triangle, and they come down. This is all wet, so I don't know if we're gonna see this today, but that's really cool. And this is the same as the yesterday I was showing Mark a lady from Montana. She's got megaliths, and there was one that was stone megalith that it was like this same shape with the head like that, which is really cool all the way in Montana. So I don't know, I think that's very interesting. Here's a really cool one Mark found back in the summer. So it's a cross, like a Christian cross, and then it's got 2 dots. I don't know what the dots may mean, but it's really cool either way. Yeah, it's an old one. We're just trying to find these glyphs that are very cool, that nobody has found except the one person that took them and then shared the picture and didn't say where it was. And there's more out here, so it'd be really cool if we can find something like the Grand Canyon, those Egyptian glyphs. That would be, that would be amazing. Just looking at this one again here, I realized there's a being here. Antenna, square head, and then this comes down. See that? It's just, we couldn't see it earlier, and then Mark said there might be some other stuff as we circle back around here, and then you can see that with 2 large antennas, and it's clearly a hominid. Humanoid, look at this. Leg and feet. So it's the same shape that goes in like that. And the arms and the shoulders, head, and antennas. That is really cool. So let's fall back. Not really sure what this one is, and it's kind of windy. You're good.
That's really cool.
And this is like upside down. This is like a man upside down.
The more I look at this, that looks like that top, but it has arms.
Yeah, and it's got no head.
And then see, look, there's another top. Oh, that's the footprint. No, that's a footprint. It's a perfect footprint.
No, it's a top because it's got the thing.
It's a perfect footprint with toes and everything.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
It's wet. You can't see it.
Did you film this already?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Perfect picture of that in the summer, and it's got the toes.
Well, maybe it'll dry out in a little bit while we dig through here.
This to me, looks like something falling. But I can't help but think it has something to do with that. I'm making that up.
I'm gonna dry this off a little bit, as much as possible. See if I can get this. I would love to. Oh yeah, I see the footprint now. I see what you're mean. I see what you mean.
Wait till you see this one. These aren't the secret ones yet.
Oh, these are like the
That's
tops.
like a dog. You can see this really good. I don't know why in the wintertime it gets faded. The cold rocks make it fade.
That is really cool. What do you guys think? I mean, there's so much to explore around here, and can't see the stuff on the ground, but did it dry up yet?
There's your top with the arms. That is bizarre to me. Like, I would think that was an arrowhead, but they put arms on it. And then of course the footprint.
It's not drying off yet.
No, it's getting, but you see it's a footprint. It's the only footprint I think that's ever...
I see the toes now.
Yeah, you can look on Colorado Bigfoot or back at my petroglyph videos and you'll see that.
I think I remember seeing it.
I doubt anyone will go searching a video just to see the
It's just too wet still, so it's not going to dry.
It has the toes and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a footprint.
Yeah, you can see it clearly.
Yeah, the Indians, they put what they found. You know what I mean? That's why there's pictures of Bigfoots on the rocks. There's footprints on the rocks. There's aliens on the rocks.
Yeah.
You know, this is, to me, this is their YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? This is the YouTube.
RockTube.
Yeah. This is
we should start a SAS tube.
She just told everybody.
SAS tube. Oh, my bad. That was the $1 million idea, SAS tube. All Bigfoot people would just go into a different platform.
This is the YouTube. So, you know, this was it. Like, he's not going to be like, you know, let's lie. So in 3,000 years, these people think something else is living. No, these guys are telling the truth. You know, they didn't spend all day doing that or a week just to tell them a lie.
Really wish this would dry off. But you can even see this indentation here, and then boom, 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 boom. It's a perfect foot. It's a perfect foot, man. That's really cool.
It's so windy in this one.
Had Mark walk in here earlier as I was trying to find, and I found some that were kind of worn off. So I'm hoping Mark found some cool ones over here. They're all over in these rocks. And it's not like they're not scarce. There's quite a few of them. But the problem now with the rocks being wet is that it's going to make it really difficult to see. But this like, you can feel it's a special area. If it's got those markings of those ET looking things, Bigfoot, then you know this is like, this could be a really hot spot for forest beings and other things out there. This over here, kind of saw it from far, but it's just the way the water is dripping. I thought there was one right there, but there's not. All right, let me find Mark, see where he's at, and we'll take it from there. I had not noticed, but this rock that I passed is very square, and it's up on another rock, and you guys know I like this type of stuff over here. I just walked around it. I didn't even realize it from the angle I was looking at it. I can hear Mark from here, so let me find him. Mark was saying he found like some old 1960s cans stuffed around here somewhere. So I want to come check it out, but just kind of walk through there. Got Mark coming through.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's been taken like right there.
Why?
It's been taken underneath.
Why?
This is like a really cool area. It's got some very large boulders. Kind of like in different locations. Looks like one on top of the other, one on top of the other. You know what I mean? Mark is going the other way. I'm just going this way. It looked like it was easier to get up there from here. And the cool thing about being in this area is you can find petroglyphs at any moment. Coming. All right, let me get over there. Look how stunning this area is right here. We're gonna walk through all these rocks and just kind of see if we see any boulder manipulations, structures. Let me have a look. Mark is pointing at that right now.
You want to go in front of me? Go ahead. I'm gonna mess up your video.
It's not a mess up, bro.
I'm nice like that.
Thank you.
It looks interesting underneath.
I want to go check it out. There's a couple caves here that Mark wants to go into.
Tell me how. Kelly, go take that rope over. See that stuff. What is going on?
A lot of wood. Bones.
This snow won't even be here at the end of the day. Okay. that sun sticks out. What's that look like, Kelly?
Bones.
How could you possibly have that many sticks under there? Right?
I was looking, and pack rats do it, but the forest beings do it too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not always this kind of situation. I'm not always thinking it's them, but it's
Because look at this big thing that's been dragged up here. I mean, it's under the rock, so it didn't fall from the top here. It was dragged up here.
Look, this is so blatant. Come on, with the logs and stuff.
Look, it's even got a. It was wired to something at one point, maybe part of a fence or something. But now it's here, all the way up here in these rocks.
Well, I mean, look, that's actually rabbit, I think. That's
Rabbit
baby,
droppings?
Baby, yeah. Well, they eat them. I've had some great rabbit shots here. You can see them.
What a beautiful area. I think this is still worth the drive, the 6-hour drive over here.
Let's check this out. Dude, this is crazy. Look in here. Oh, shit. I lost it.
You lost it.
Oh, man.
I know, that happened to me last time.
No, it's in my pocket.
Okay, good.
Oh, yes, you guys.
Because I lost my stuff.
It looks like an animal habitat. I think this is some kind of a nesting. I don't think this is them. I think this is like, I mean, I'm just using my brain. But look, Callie. Look real close. There's poop, scat, whatever you want to call it, everywhere. Like, I'm talking, like, everywhere. Sorry.
Yep, I can see that.
And then the sticks, and then look, it goes, check it out, it goes up there and then around, and you can just go in around the corner. I don't know if you guys can see that.
In here you got some
Right there. So this to me is like a giant,
some bones too.
like pack rat or like rabbit den. I'm gonna go with rat, Cal. You know why? Because I'm not seeing enough I'm not seeing enough rabbit, like big rabbit pellets. They're all little. Look, what is that? That's a rat or a mouse.
Yeah. That's a lot of it too.
Would they bring all that up there like that? Like I've never seen it.
Pack rats do, but I don't know.
You're talking about that much stuff? Like, you guys, this is crazy. Look at that. Like, that's a lot. What is that? Yeah.
Bone? Little bone?
Look at it, it's got like a...
It's like a vertebrate. Yeah, it's like a vertebrate. And you got a bunch in there too.
I'm saying, like, I'm just kind of digging a little bit. Look at that.
That's actually good for plants.
Yeah, it's good mold. It's good topsoil. Look at that. There's like all kinds of bones in there.
Just trying to find more of those petroglyphs or any structures that there might be around the rocks like I found that day on that video. Unbelievable. Struck gold in unbelievable. Oh, look. One, two, three, four. Just piled up right here. That's interesting. Because I'm not saying no humans walk in this area, but I find it pretty peculiar that it would be just on the side of this here where there's not much walking going on. It's a little bit just inconvenient, you know. I'm gonna call Mark so you can see that there. I'm gonna keep kind of just trekking along. So Mark just found a piece of maize. It's corn and it looks almost petrified inside the hole. Who knows how long that has been here? I mean, there's like the nearest corn around here.
I found an undescribed, like, petrified animal body too. That was like, I left it there for you.
Did you film it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go film it now.
Could be like a 100-year-old rat. I don't know.
And then that rock, I just put that rock stack, I pulled it apart and I put it back together. That was there as I was coming up. Mark says he has not seen that one here.
Never seen that. I've been through here and I've never seen. Only once have I been here.
But this is really cool. You should keep this because this is who knows how many hundreds of years or maybe thousands.
I think that is from them.
That is really cool.
Well, I think it's just a few hundred actually. I think it's like 300 years old.
Because and this is like little corn too, and there's no corn anywhere around here, so it must have been back when they had like little corn plantations here.
Corn.
Hey, guess what?
What?
It's not genetically modified corn, because look how little it is.
Well, I think it shrank a little.
Yeah. All right, let's keep trekking. Mark said he was digging in here and he found like some sort of petrified animal body that he's never seen before. So I don't know where he left it. I might have to go watch his video to find it. Where'd you leave it at?
Whoa, what?
Where'd you leave it at?
I don't know. You could get really hurt coming back down.
It's really warm in here, by the way.
Oh yeah, look right here.
Where's that body at?
It's right here. It was right here.
So it's not all the way in here?
No. But be in there, like.
It's warm, right?
Take a drag though from your hand, like just look underneath stuff.
Is that where you found the corn?
Yeah, the corn was deep. I mean, it was like 8 inches underneath everything.
That is really cool.
Yeah, but you can see how protected. Like, look how old some of that wood is.
This is where you find like little mummies and stuff like that.
That's why you got to dig. I mean, unfortunately, you'll get stabbed by these little. There's little.
There's nothing like having rat poop in my gloves, by the way. That's amazing.
This shit's so old, it's not even poop. It should be right here.
Where
it was so light, it might have rolled or blew away.
All right, let me stop the film and look for it.
I thought it came up to something else.
Look at the foot.
So there's something going on in
Maybe it's like a big rat that just died right here.
All I know is something's going on in here. This is beyond.
I mean, if you found that corn there, that corn could have been.
It's beyond what we think.
What is this, an arm?
I'm telling you.
Hey, Mark, check it out. It's got like a little arm.
I saw that. I didn't see that when I looked at it. I saw it when you.
Could be an old rat. But that's a foot.
Really other weird
It's got claws.
It's right there. Look at that.
It's got
it right there? Look at that piece right there. Oh no, that's not it. I found something with like that body, but it had hair. The weirdest looking hair. Like, what's that from?
This one had hair too.
What is that from? That's big. Are they burying things here? It's so loose.
I think so far the coolest thing has been that corn.
That is cool.
Because that corn could be so old.
It's petrified.
You need to take that and keep it.
I got it in my pocket.
Okay, good.
That's why I brought it up here.
Hey, I'll give you $1 for it. Would you take $1 for it?
I'll finance it.
Do you take credit card?
Maybe 10 cents a month for the rest of my life.
All right, so far so good. I like it. I like it. We got to keep doing this because you never know what you're gonna find.
This isn't right.
In that stuff in there. We're gonna go in there right now. We're gonna just follow this river as much as we can and try to see what we can find on these walls, because there are petroglyphs here, and this is a really cool area. So let's see what we can find. Kind of walking along this cliff on top of the river, and Mark stayed back to save his back just because it's all rocks and it's very slippery with the snow. So he decided to stay back and he's gonna fly his drone around for a bit, and wanted to come out here and just poke around and see what I can come across. I mean, this would be an ideal place to get a boat and then just go along the river. All this here, look how beautiful. Just circle around this river here and just go for miles and maybe camp and keep going and explore. This might be an activity that we might want to do in the winter time. There should be petroglyphs in here. I am not sure if I'm gonna find any, but I'm just gonna keep walking around. I'm gonna look around, maybe climb up there, just have a look while Mark flies the drone. And you know, I'm a little sad because I drove, it's gonna be, you know, 6 hours to here, then I gotta drive back, and I just don't think it's worth staying another night if it's gonna be, everything's gonna be covered in snow. And unfortunately, is, you know, the beauty about this place is the stonework and certain structures, but it's best when you see it without the snow on the ground, and it's less dangerous. I mean, it's just so, all these rocks are very slippery, and Mark doesn't have a good back, so here now, look at that, there's a game trail there, and there's no human trail down there because it's kind of frozen. so the game have been pushing alongside here. But I mean, it is a beautiful area, and it's definitely a place I want to come back and explore. And I know because of the human factor not being present here, this is probably a really good area for Bigfoot to be around with all those petroglyphs and whatnot. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep exploring a little more, maybe go up there and see if I come across anything that's out of the normal for me, and I'll point it out to you and we'll take it from there. Look how beautiful. Give you a little quick 360 here. Just get a boat and just drift down this here. Just keep going. It's very nice. All right. Just came around the turn and I can see the other part of the river I couldn't see from back there. See how beautiful that is. Imagine just getting on something and going that way. That would be really cool. That would be a nice experience for sure. Very quiet over here. I want to get up there and see what's going on. Just trying to find the best way to climb up there right now that I don't have to walk through all that slippery snow with stones. Look how cool these rocks are. It looks like molten rock. Doesn't it look like it? It is really cool. Just kind of having a look around here before I shoot up. But yeah, it looks like molten rock. That is really neat. Like different layers. Like magma. Right? Oh, I see a cave over there. I gotta get up in there. Walking around the area just to get to the cave over there. I see this rock has like scratch marks. You see that? See that? And then I'll show you, it's really interesting. These here can be from erosion, but right behind me there's a stone. Let me just walk around this just to make sure I'm not missing anything on it. Look at this stone over here. I'm trying to get to that cave I just filmed. Look. See that? That doesn't look like this. It looks like this was made, scratched into the rock a long time ago. It could be natural, but it just looks off, and those lines over there definitely looked a little different for me. But let me see if I can get up to that cave. Just gotta keep an eye out because there might be petroglyphs around here. Along the rock wall now that I made it up here. Still have not found the cave, but I will find it. 1, 2, 3. Just on the other side of that. Haven't seen any petroglyphs yet. I keep looking. Keep going all along here until I find that cave. Because it was a clear opening into it. It was a perfect cave. That was peculiar. That is really cool. It's like a dolmen type. Walked up here and I'm having a hard time finding where that cave is at. But this is really cool over here. And I don't know, but I don't know if it's on top of this here. I don't know where it's at now. I was looking at it from way down there. I can't figure out where it is now. It's really strange. Let me keep looking around here. see if there's anything else. But man, that was a cool cave. I mean, it was clearly a cave. I pointed at it. You can go in it. What if there are petroglyphs in it? So I have to find it. I have to find this place. I have to. I'm gonna walk up there. I don't know if this one is it. Could be, but this is not what I saw from down there. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back down and then go back up until I find what I saw. What I'm thinking about doing is getting down on this, all the way down there again from here, and then getting back up again. No, this is not what I saw from down there, man. I saw a place where you can go in. Saw it from down there. I don't know what I should do, but I mean, I saw the entrance to the cave. Let me go down and figure this out. This one's a little bit hard to explain for me because we've got this large stab and I don't know, it just looks like a dolmen, like some kind of strength. This is really interesting. Look at this, guys. How interesting this is. You see what I'm saying? This is one rock, two rocks. You got these here. There's a bone there. And you got this one here on top. That is pretty cool. These rocks are really cool. Look at that. Anyone could just hang out right there. Just want to make sure there's no petroglyphs in here. You never know. I can't find that cave now. I'm gonna have to go down and then up. Here's another interesting formation. With these rocks. You got that right there. I don't know, guys. That's a very good looking area to me. There's a boulder up there propped up. Huh. Interesting. Well, I can't go that way anymore. Let me see if I can. I want to go down and look back up because I can't find that cave now. Really cool rocks. Really cool. You never know what you may find around here. I think this is the end for me. Yeah, this is the end for me. I'm gonna go back down, look again up, and see if I can find that cave. Always look in the crevices because you never know, a little stash of arrowheads or something that might be sitting there forever. The thing just looks a little odd to me. I can hear Mark's drone. He's flying his drone. He's probably trying to find me. Right? I mean, it's like a dolmen. You hear that? That's his drone. He's probably trying to find me now. I think I made it, but it's not as I thought. I thought it was a cave you can go in. This kind of ends right here. There's really no petroglyphs here. And I don't know, I think I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. This is just like a normal. I ran out of battery. All I see here that's a little bit odd is this cake of poop, basically. That's all I see. But you know, something might have dragged it here. That's fine. But yeah, I think that's the cave I was thinking had an entrance from all the way when I was standing over there. So yeah, I'm just gonna head down and head back. Can't find any petroglyphs, so I don't know what to do. I've kind of poked around all these rocks quite a bit. I don't know if I should maybe go down and look down there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Well, I think that's it for today. Climbed all the way up there a couple times. I didn't see any petroglyphs. I do see a pick stuck in there in the stone, and that is really high up there. I don't know how that was possibly done. Like, look how high I can get my arm versus that up there. That is really interesting, guys. How was this possible to get done? Look at this. Hold on. Look at that pick. Where's that? It's in there. And this is really tall. Look how tall that is from the ground. That's the frozen river there. So I don't know how that got there. That is really interesting. And I completely missed it when I passed by here earlier. Yeah, we couldn't find the petroglyphs in this side of the area. It was all full of snow, so we didn't really go exploring too much deep into it. But you know, I got a video out of it, and I got to figure out if I'm driving back home tonight, which is a good 6 hours, or staying for another night and check on the map, see if we can find anything else out. But that is it for today, guys, and I hope you all like a little bit of the petroglyphs, which are really cool, and I hope to see you all soon. Wow, that's impressive. I don't know how that was done. We got a wild dog eating a deer. It's like a... Hey buddy. How you doing? You eating the deer, huh?
Good boy.
You eating the deer, buddy?
I feel bad for him. You guys, look where we are. He doesn't have a home out here. You okay, buddy? Who's a good boy? He has got blood all over.
He's crying too.
Okay?
He's like whining right now.
You okay? Who's a good boy? Come here. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Mark's trying to get this dog.
Come on. You gotta get out of the road at least, buddy. You can't be there. Come on.
He's not going.
Come on.
I don't even know if we should save this dog. He's out here in the middle of nowhere. I'll take him home. Try to give him some food. He's coming. He was eating the deer. Right over there. He was eating it. You want to try with some food, Mark? Mark, you want to try with some food?
He needs help.
We got to take him.
Hey, come on, buddy. Hey, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Let's try to take him home. I'll take him. My other dog would probably be friends with him.
I was thinking, yeah, we'll get him home. He wants to help.
Yeah. He's afraid though.
He's crying. He's about to
I
come
heard
up
him
to
crying too. Yeah, let's try to get him with
Piece of
some
sausage. It's in his mouth. Now I'm not laughing because we don't want to. We feel really bad. We're hoping this farm is where he's from.
You think he's going to the farm? I mean, he's booking it right now. I'm going 20 miles an hour.
Did 21. He had no collar, right?
I'm going 21 miles an hour. No collar.
All over his face.
He was eating a dead deer.
So we're just giving you an update. It wasn't that exciting, but when you see a dog in the middle of nowhere, and luckily there's a random farm here. By the way, I'm going to film this farm because I always see these crazy, the way he stacks his stuff like Bigfoot over there. Watch this. This is just happening by accident.
I hope he turns into the farm.
Me too.
He's not turning into the farm, bro.
Right there?
Hey, he's running 20 miles an hour right now.
Look at my camera. The guy's got like a...
Yeah, it's like a Bigfoot.
He's got like Bigfoot friends that live on his property. It's bizarre.
There you go. He's going in.
Turn.
Yes! He's from the farm. He thought
God.
we were
Good
trying to steal him. Hey, what are you doing eating a deer, bud?
He was eating a deer.
All
Thank
the
God
way.
he has a home. He does look like an outdoor farm.
Well, hey, he was going 21 miles an hour.
With a piece of sausage.
He thought we were gonna steal him.
Callie took some sausages and some omelets from the buffet this morning.
Oh man. Well, at least that was exciting.
Yeah. And so he stopped for the sausage though.
That was great.
And he was gonna come up at first. I have him on camera. Yeah. That's the, so it was the
Here, I'll hold that for you.
So anyway, that's all. Just some driving footage, probably for myself. But some of the views here are beautiful if you really look at them. Sorry about the beeping.
I can't believe we just ran into a dog eating that dead deer though. That was.
I mean,
that
when
was
when you think nothing could possibly happen at all, like not even like hitting a bird by accident.
He was going to town. All his face was full of blood, man.
I saw it looked like a Yeti from a distance, like a white Bigfoot tearing at my imagination, because I was seeing it through grass like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did I say? I was like, slow down. What is that?
I was ready to take him home with me.
Who's ever seen a white
show up to my house with a new puppy?
blood all over its face?
Blood.
That thing has a taste of real blood. True blood. Actually, true blood. What is true blood? That's a vampire.
It's like a TV show. All right, well, I'm gonna cut mine. You can run yours.
How's that?